Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. These readings are totally free. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Okay, we've got a Four of Wands to start us off. I feel like you're somebody that you kind of have like a small circle of people that are close to you. I think you have like an inner circle of people that you really connect with, people that you kind of let into your inner life, people that you share private things with, right? I feel that right now you're completing a particular cycle in your life, okay? And I think with this card, we're sort of looking at how to tie up loose ends, okay? I think that I'm feeling like some good news is coming your way right now. Okay, related to some sort of closure, some sort of completion, a cycle that's ending for you. I feel like you're going to get the good news you need that's going to help you put this in the past, or put something in the past, okay? And I think being free of this is really going to allow us a little bit of joy, maybe some creative energy, a little bit of lightness, a little bit of I think a little bit of excitement for what's coming next in life. This is something that we're going to be pleased to get it sort of wrapped up. Yeah. Let's put this card into a little bit of context. Let's see what is going on here. Yeah, we've got a Six of Pentacles. Maybe this is the successful completion of something, the successful, the news of a very positive conclusion here. Okay, something's going to be sort of decided in your favor. Okay, it is some good news for sure. Here we have we've got the Art or Temperance card, which is your superpower card. And that is the card that rules the sign of Sagittarius. So this is very, very positive. I feel like this is sort of your confidence really growing in your life right now. Okay, we got a Two of Wands. It makes perfect sense if there was some kind of a challenge or a competition or a conflict or not even really a conflict or a competition, but something that you were striving for, right? Something that you sort of, you kind of, you threw your hat in the ring for something. Maybe it was, a promotion or something like this, or something that you put your effort and energy into. And now we're going to get the news that, oh, hey, okay, it worked. Or you were selected, or, it's sort of you're sending your manuscript to the publisher or something and they're going to accept it. It's going to be that good news coming back. And to me, it sort of means that part of the struggle is over. Okay. And it's going to do a lot for your confidence. We have a Queen of Swords. We've got the Empress too. Very, very nice. That's very good energy. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, indeed. We have a Nine of Wands, which is more Sagittarius energy, by the way. We've got the Moon card as our fear, our worry, our concern. Okay. And we have a Seven of Swords. I think the Seven of Swords in this case is a really good energy. It's kind of saying like you're in this mode of expressing yourself. You're in this mode of really like, speaking with confidence, that you're putting yourself out there. And I think that the Seven of Swords is really saying like you have an opportunity now to learn more about anything that may appeal to you personally. Okay, the Seven of Swords is a card very often of distractions, and it's kind of saying like, not so much that these are distractions, but these are a lot of other pathways for intellectual stimulation and curiosity that are opening up to you. It's saying don't just be a one-trick pony, don't just be on a one-track mind. Let's think in diverse ways. Yeah, let's explore things that may interest us, because that's where more of this creative energy will come from. It will be ignited, and I think this is where you find a lot of good ideas, and you really learn and grow, and it sparks the creativity when we allow our mind a little bit of curiosity. We don't have to be a one-track mind, right? This central sword, that we can diversify and explore other areas. Yeah, I think this card's also kind of talking about with the Empress here that we should, branch out a little bit socially. Okay. I think that this might be connecting with friends, reconnecting with old friends, and connecting with new friends, and sort of expand our social circle a little bit. Okay, let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown, and we're going to set it down right here with Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. And it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay. If you have a prediction for that card, please put it in the comments down below. Now, let's take a look around the room. We've got 4 major arcana energies. Okay. I think that the good news that you're getting right now, okay, it's going to put you in a very positive mindset. And I think the creative ideas are going to be flowing in you. Like you're going to have such a lot of curiosity. And like I said, that is kind of like, to me, it feels like it's geared toward intellectual pursuits or communication. Okay, I don't know if you have a career or a job that is in communication, or if it's if you're doing something in life that it kind of puts you in a interpersonal kind of dynamic with other people, frequently, if you're in customer service, or you give meetings or presentations, or you're in some sort of communication, or you're the artist, and you're communicating things that way. But it's really a good time to step up the communication. Do it more. Communicate more with new people, with new ideas, and in new areas, right? I think it's going to be really, really productive for you. And in a way, we're going out into some unknown territory with the Moon card, right? But you have this opportunity for growth now. So it's about expanding the circle. This is about human timing. This is about divine timing. Okay? And the human timing says that you're getting a very positive closure to something that's going to be a win for you. It's going to be a success. Okay? And so we've got fire. We don't have any water energy, but the water energy really is sort of contained in the Empress card, I would say, and a little bit in this unknown. We're sort of branching out, and we're exploring other ways, other things that sort of appeal to us, other things that we take interest in. So it seems like we're taking a chance on some new water energy. Okay. I feel like you are somebody that likes to communicate, and I feel that whatever is happening in your life right now, it's putting you in a space where you're going to want to communicate more and in different ways. It may not always be through speech or words, communicating through dance, through music, through art, So we got our fire. We don't have any overt water energy. We have our air energies here. And of course we have our earth energy, but a good amount of fire, and a nice amount of air, and the earth energy right here with the Six of Pentacles. And this is the card of success. This is kind of saying that whatever you're involved in now, it's going to be successful. It's going to be decided in your favor. Basically, is kind of the message here, that it's going to have a very positive conclusion for you. And between these two cards, I think it's going to be really a reason to celebrate. Okay. And I think whatever this is going to, like I said, boost your confidence and give you these ideas that you can continue to do more of what you like, and you can find new things that you like, and you can branch out. And I think we're really expanding the circle here. Okay, and we're looking for ways to sort of broaden our horizons, to experiment with other things, to reach out to new kinds of people, to communicate in different ways. Okay, maybe it's through speech, talking, conversation. Maybe it is through writing. Maybe it is through something like marketing, or you're communicating through the visual arts, that sort of thing. But I think you're going to want to do more of that. And right now, I think is a time where your confidence level is very high, and you can do more of those things, and they will continue to be successful. Okay. Now, underneath the surface, we've got the Temperance card, right? And you may be feeling lately that you've kind of been in the pressure cooker. That there's been this situation that's been sort of lingering for a little while, and it's going to come as a great relief to have this sort of conclusion right now. Okay, and I think with the Temperance card here, this is it's kind of your true self. It's your confidence. It's your superpower. And I think it's your superpower to really get motivated in the challenging situations. You're somebody that kind of likes a challenge. You're somebody that likes to push yourself into new directions and like figure out how to make it work, figure out how to adapt and grow. Like you like going to the gym and trying the heavier weights or trying the different kinds of machines or whatever things are there. You like the pressure cooker, Let me rephrase that. You may not like the pressure cooker, but you thrive in the pressure cooker situations. And this good news that you're getting right now is kind of confirming that, hey, you know what? I did the difficult thing and it went my way. Like, this is great, And I think it gives us a confidence. It gives us a hope. It gives us a sense of adventure. It gives us motivation to sort of, to do more of the good thing, to do more of what is going to strengthen our character and build up our true selves and further our expansion of life. Okay, so I feel like today is really for the next few days is a good time for you to branch out and try new things. Reach out to old friends, reach out to new friends. Figure out other ways that you want to communicate. And let yourself be curious about other things in your life that are attractive to you. You want to get to know certain people. You want to learn about certain subjects. You want to experiment with different kind of media for your art, Maybe you don't have to stick to the oil paintings. Maybe we're going to try pastels or acrylics or whatever. You can branch out. You can expand. Yeah. Now, the Two of Wands in the past position, this is what I feel like was the sort of challenge thing for you. And I almost feel like it was between you and another person. And I feel like you're getting the thing. I don't know if this is a promotion or you've applied for a job or you've applied for something. And it feels like there are other people that are applying for it also. Okay? So this is kind of like you've done the very best job that you could do. And I feel like, you did everything possible and you're going to let your work speak for itself. We don't see a lot of swords cards here. We see swords at the end, which are very good. But right now, I think you're just sort of waiting to see what happens. You're not the kind of person that's going to call every 5 minutes, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? And you're not going to be the kind of person that's going to, try to change it and then send it again, or to send like a bunch of follow-up emails. It's kind of like you did the work, you've submitted the work, and now you're sitting back with this calm confidence, and you're just sort of waiting and observing. You don't feel that need to send another email or to reword it and send it again. That kind of that reeks of desperation. So I feel like you've put your hat in the ring. You said, this is what I have. This is what I'm submitting. Take it or leave it. You've got this almost a detachment from things, and that I think is very important with this Queen of Swords. This is a card of detachment. It's saying that I'm rising above my emotions because maybe there is nerves here. Maybe we're a little bit anxious. Maybe we want to send a follow-up email. Or it's been a couple hours. I might want to call them again and make sure they got it or something, right? But we're trying to stay detached. We're trying to at least appear as if we are, a little bit nonchalant, right? The art of nonchalance. Even though we may be kind of feeling the pressure inside, and we may be feeling that this is kind of make it or break it. Like, I hope this works out. And I think it is working out in your favor. And I think in a large part, it's because you sort of know when to just submit your work and say, hands off. Okay. So this is that card of the kind of objectivity, or even the bigger picture that says, look, if they reject it, that's fine. If I don't get the job, that's fine. It's one speed bump, and I'm going to continue on my journey. I'm going to find out what works for me. But I think with our 4 and our 6 right here, I think you're going to get the good news. Okay. And moving forward into this Empress energy, I feel like this is your ability to express yourself. This is kind of a card, really, to me, feels like we're wanting to go out there. We're wanting to socialize. We're wanting to be seen. We're wanting to go out into the world and just kind of, say, here I am, world, right? So I feel like the energy that you're looking at in the next few days is one of more confidence, but not arrogance. It's a belief in yourself. It's a desire to express yourself. It's a desire to kind of show off a little bit, And I think that's such a blessing to be able to have that feeling that you've achieved something, that you're getting this sort of confidence, that you've attained what you were after, right? And it's okay to want to tell. I feel like I don't know if you're calling your family and saying, hey, guess what happened? I feel like you're reaching out to people, and you're not keeping it sort of contained. You're proud of your accomplishments. I think that your confidence level is really high. I think you're in a very positive mindset. I think this is also the card of creativity. I feel like the creative ideas in you are going to be just flowing. Maybe this is like an artistic thing, or if it's even you were going after a job or a promotion, now you got it. And now that confidence and the combination of energies is saying that you're going to be very good in that new role of yours. You're going to be very good now that let's say you send a couple chapters of your book to the publisher and they say, yeah, we like it. Do more of that. Like, we'll take it, right? Though that gives you this confidence, then I think when you sit down at the typewriter, that creative energy is going to flow out from you. Like, that whole book is going to get written like quick, because I feel that there's a heightened level of articulation for you. Like, you're really able to channel forth your creative energy out onto the page or onto the canvas or out in your business decisions or in the crafts that you're doing or the work, whatever your work actually is. It's a very creative work, whether you recognize it or not. It doesn't have to be a traditional, art form, but it is intensely creative. Okay? It is intensely creative what you're doing. And Path of the Serpent, let's talk about these cards. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. It seems like things are going to start going your way. I feel like you're in for a lot of good news. I feel like this is a lot of doors opening up where there weren't any doors before, but you have to participate in that. The opportunities are expanding, but you've got to reach out with your confidence and your communication, and you've got to take advantage of those doors. The doorway might be there, but if you don't turn the handle and open it, well, you're not going to get through, right? So I feel like this is the card of a chance to really expand your life, expand what you're doing. You have to participate in that, and you have to initiate that, and you have to be a part of it. Okay. And again, this is kind of like pursuing other things that interest you, networking, reaching out to other people, putting yourself out there, going to the events, going to the, whatever kind of meetings or the company outing or like the company, vacation or whatever people do. I don't know. Or accepting the invitation. If anybody invites you to anything right now, say yes. Right? Expand your experience, especially if it's something you've never done before, right? Your new company is throwing a party for whatever kind of thing. Well, yeah, go to it. If it's optional, say yes anyway, Reach out to old friends, reach out to new people, network, put yourself out there, post your stuff on social media, do your YouTube channel, like really just find new ways to express yourself and expand your reach. diversify your influence on the world, And I think it's going to be very successful for you. I think it's going to find a lot of connections. Not everything's going to hit, Not everything's going to be a success, big win, but a lot of those things will be, especially now, okay? And there's a 9 of Wands here in your environment and in the position of your relationships. You have a confidence about you now that's really going to, it's going to allow you to communicate and connect with others. You're really there's a strength in you right now in terms of how you're interacting with other people. I think sometimes you can be a little shy, right? Sometimes you're just not feeling the people. It's too people-y out there. Right now, there's a surge of confidence. So now is the perfect time to go out and connect with those people because you have, you're standing up tall right now, right? Take advantage of this until we sort of go back to that phase of maybe a little bit more introspection, a little bit more introversion, a little bit of hermit mode energy. We've got kind of the opposite thing right now, and I don't think it's going to last forever. Eventually we're going to say, yeah, it's too people-y, I want to stay home. But take advantage of this confidence, and this is a strength. This is a willpower, this is a resolve in you. And I think because you have an intense sense of purpose, I think you have a connection with your lunar energy, okay? You have a connection with the cycles of yourself. And I think you understand that this surge of confidence and stature and whatever you want to call it is sort of, phases in and out like the moon, okay? And so you know that right now there is this real surge of this outgoing energy, maybe an extroversion kind of thing, or a lot of creative ideas, a lot of interest, a lot of curiosity, a lot of sort of mental fortitude, a lot of stamina. But it's not going to last forever, right? So it's gonna wane eventually. And we want to take full advantage of it while it is waxing and as it approaches the fullness of this energy before it starts to slide back the other way. Okay, so again, another card that's saying, find positive outlets, find new connections, expand, broaden your horizons, branch out to other things, and you've got to follow your curiosity. Okay, now the moon card here in the sort of the position of the obstacle. Okay, and the obstacle there is, the sort of uncertainty. It's an obstacle because it's moving forward into things that we've never experienced before. It is the unknown, right? It's also the card of dreams and imagination and kind of facing our fears, It might be about letting ourselves do things that we've always been kind of reluctant or scared to do. I've always wanted to do that, but I never felt confident enough to do it. This could be in part some of those social interactions where we just never felt like we really fit into the company meetings or the social gatherings or all this outgoing stuff. It's just not where we really thrived, I think right now is different. I think right now you're excited about going into the unknown. You're excited about doing things you've never done before. When we do something repeatedly, we put ourselves in a situation, eventually we get a little bit used to it. It doesn't matter what it is, just kind of driving on the freeway or going to school or going to a company meeting or something. The more times we do it, the more comfortable we get because it becomes more familiar. We kind of know how it's going to go, we know what to expect, and it's not really a big deal. We don't get the anxiety that can be there. But with things that are new and unknown, things that we've never done before, there's an anxiety because I've never been there. It's unfamiliar. There's no light here. It's a dark, scary forest. It's a doorway that's pitch black. I can't see what's on the other side of it. We're not going to know until we go there. And I think you're confident enough that you can be the light. And you can be whatever it is going to be good. I'm going to make it good. I'm confident that I'll become familiar with it. But you're never going to know if you stay home, if you stay inside, if you avoid the uncertainty, right? So I feel like you're facing your fear in that way right now. You're facing uncertainty, and I think that right now is the perfect time for you to do that, to face the uncertainty, right? And to go forth in all those different directions that maybe you would have avoided. Okay, reaching out to people, old people, new people, finding new connections, figuring out what you like. Okay, because the Seven of Swords is a card of distraction. And usually it's that because we're trying to stay on the central sword, but there's all these other things that are kind of like tempting us to make a detour, you know? But I think in this card right now, it's kind of saying you need that. You need to branch out intellectually and in terms of your communication, you know? Like I said at the beginning, it feels like you have a very tight circle of friends. And that's good. Keep that, of course. But I think we're kind of branching out. We're looking for other ways to express ourselves, other things to learn about, and other avenues to explore. So we're looking for the detours. The central sword in this case is kind of that narrow-mindedness. It's just staying on the one track, and that's it. You know, your mind wants to go in a lot of different places now. I think it's important that you let it. With, of course, the confidence and the willpower and the fortitude, the centeredness that's going to regulate that mental curiosity. You know, you're not going to get lost out there. You'll always kind of know where you are. You'll still have your GPS, you know, tuned into your North Star, but you're allowing yourself a little bit of intellectual exploration, curiosity. And I feel like that sparks more creativity. It's the way a writer writes. You know, you're trying to write a certain type of book, and that's all you sort of know about, right? It's kind of like we need to branch out and learn about other things. You know, I don't know, like a novelist is going to have to go out and do research, right? Learn about a lot of different things so that you can write the best book you can write. Okay, so this is allowing ourselves to branch out and have new experiences and be intellectually curious. Okay, get to know new people. It doesn't mean that we're committed to anything. It doesn't mean that we're straying from who we are. It's just that we're trying to gather more data, trying to gather new experiences that are going to help us on our central path. It's going to help you write that novel or whatever you're doing by getting more life experience, you know? People say, you know, well, you write about what you know. Well, yeah, but, you know, let's know more so we can write about more. You know, it's like you read a novel, a fiction book or something, and it's just like the writer, they obviously know a lot about, you know, farming or something, but they don't know much about the intellectual, other subjects or interpersonal relationships. They don't know much about life in the city, you know. So it's important that you really spread out and branch out and find new ways to communicate and express yourself, but also new things to take in as well that are going to help you on your central path. Okay? So I think this is a really, really great time in your life right now. What else do we really need to talk about here? I think we covered everything. Yeah. I think connecting with others is going to be a very positive thing for you. Okay. Let's look at the mystery card. And we've gone through all these energies. What is the mystery card going to tell us? Well, I think it should be some water energy, right? Because we don't have any yet. I think that we have the Empress, which is a card of pleasure, which is a card of kind of going forward in different ways that appeal to us, right? Following our interest, following things that sort of spark our curiosity and that we feel attracted to, you know. But I want to see like a Six of Cups or something. I want to see that it might be another Wheel of Fortune. I think a 6 is in order here. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments down below. Oh, an 8 of Wands. All right. This is a quickness. This is a swiftness about things. This is a speed at which things are happening for you. So to me, it feels like this surge of energy is sort of, it is sort of fleeting. I think we have to grasp it while it's here before it fizzles again. Okay, so it's kind of like you're getting this great news right now. I think you need to really latch on to this and use it to propel you forward. And with that kind of confidence and that creativity and that sort of extroversion, and go after as many different things as you can right now before this energy sort of wanes and we go back to our kind of baseline. Okay? And I think that, maybe on the whole you are a rather introverted person, maybe kind of a homebody, maybe somebody that doesn't like to really branch out and talk to a lot of different people and do a lot of, different things all the time. I feel like there is this surge of confidence. I feel like it's not going to last for a long, long time. This is happening quickly, happening fast. And I think that you need to ride this wave, so to speak, of this good news that's coming, this closure, this completion, whatever this Four of Wands is. And you need to capitalize on it. You know what I'm saying? And make good use of this energy while it's here, and perhaps by embracing it and using it and going forward with it, maybe that's a way of stretching it out and keeping it going longer. Okay. So very good energy for you. This to me feels very successful, and it feels very creative. It feels good. All right. Now we're going to do an extended reading. There's going to be an Jing reading. There'll be some oracle cards. There is a link up top, and there's a link down below. New readings for Sagittarius on Wednesdays and Sundays. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. These readings are totally free. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you. And I love you, and we're all in this together.